the other engines, they'll tell you so. He huffs and puffs and whistles, rushing to and fro. He's the really useful engine we adore. He's a really useful engine, you know. 'Cause the Fat Controller, he told him so. Now he's got a punchline to call his very own. He's the really useful engine we adore. He's the one, he's the number one. Thomas the Tank Engine. He's the really useful engine we adore.
One day at Brendam Docks, a terrible storm blew in from the sea. The troublesome trucks were growing restless, so Salty gathered them to the shed. He told them of the last big storm that came to the island of Sodor, and that it was the heroic little engine that helped save the day. Thomas was on his way back to Knapford Station when the sky became dark and cloudy, and the storm hit full force. The wind blew and the rain sloshed Thomas's firebox, so his driver decided to wait out the storm on a siding. The next day, the storm had passed, but Thomas was still left without any dry coal.
We need to find some more coal for your fire, Thomas, so we'll be able to drive full steam ahead,
said his driver.
Maybe we can find some extra coal to help get my steam back. Up I get fresh coal. That'll help heat my steam. Now, I have enough steam to get up that hill and then on to Knapford Station.
As Thomas finally arrived at Knapford Station, the Fat Controller was there.
Thomas, here you are at last,
said the Fat Controller.
The big storm has caused delays all over the island, and the cargo for Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory is lost. Those crates are the very ones the workers need to make the chocolate. Please go to Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory at once and find out what help is needed.
I'm on my way, sir,
said Thomas, and he hurried away to the chocolate factory as fast as he could. But as he came around the corner, Thomas saw Edward and Nia sprawled on the points and blocking the way to the chocolate factory. "It's good to see you, Thomas," said Edward. "I was caught in the storm, and the next thing I knew, I hit Nia and we both got derailed. I was just on my way to deliver a new hook for Harvey, but now we need him to come help us. Can you bring him his new hook so he can lift us up, please?"
Of course I will. And don't worry, I'll let Harvey know that you need help.
Thanks, Thomas,
said Nia as she and Edward watched Thomas steam away to find Harvey. Soon enough, Thomas found Harvey at the yards.
Hello, Thomas. I'm waiting for Edward to deliver my new hook. Have you seen him?
Yes, I have. He ran into Nia and they both came off the track. So he wants me to bring you your new hook.
Soon Harvey got his new hook, and he was ready to help the derailed engines. "Thank you, Thomas," said Edward gratefully. "Now we can get back to work, and you can get through to the chocolate factory. Good luck." The workers at Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory were surprised to see Thomas. He was not the train they had been waiting for.
Thanks for coming to help, Thomas,
said one worker.
But we've been waiting for Percy to arrive with our first shipment of supplies. He's terribly late.
They asked Thomas to help find Percy and his cargo. Thomas searched and searched high and low, but when he reached Tidmouth Station, there was Percy.
There you are, Percy. The worker at Mr. Jolly's Chocolate Factory are looking for you. They need you to deliver their cargo.
Oh, Thomas, it was so scary. In the storm, I crashed into something and all my cargo smashed into the cave. And now I can't go in there,
cried Percy.
Why not, Percy?
It's too dark and scary.
Thomas knew that Percy will need some help to get his cargo back. So, he offered to go into the cave with Percy to keep him company.
Don't worry, Percy. I'll help you.
Okay, Thomas,
Percy said at last.
if we have to. I guess we should go check out the cave now. Why don't you go first? I'll be right behind you.
So, wheel turn by wheel turn, Thomas and Percy went into the haunted cave. The cave inside was dark and scary, but Thomas and Percy kept on puffing to find the missing cargo.
What horrible creature could be making that sound? Oh, Thomas, let's not go any farther.
As they came out of the tunnel, Thomas spotted a very lucky surprise.
Percy, look! There's your cargo for the chocolate factory.
Thank you, Thomas. Now I should bring Mr. Jolly's Chocolate Factory their supplies as fast as I can,
said Percy with relief. Thomas and Percy had delivered the missing cargo to finish the entire order of chocolate right on time,
We are so pleased, Thomas.
said the workers when the chocolate was ready.
But now the shipment must be taken to Brendam Docks before Bulstrode has to leave. Can you please help us again?
Of course I will. I'll deliver your shipment of chocolate to Brendam Docks right away.
Good luck, Thomas.
Called Percy as he watched his best friend steam away. Thomas puffed as fast as he could. He arrived at Brendam Docks just in time.
Well done, Thomas. You delivered the shipment to Bulstrode right on time. I'm very pleased.
Thank you, sir.
Panted Thomas as he puffed back to the chocolate factory. The chocolate factory's important shipment was delivered on time, and everyone cheered Thomas for all his help in saving the day. To show their appreciation, the workers of Mr. Jolly's Chocolate Factory decided to make some special desserts in honor of Thomas, Sir Topham Hatt, and all of his useful engines. When they had finished, Thomas beamed as he set off once more to make one last delivery. The Fat Controller was at Nafford Station with Percy when Thomas arrived.
Special delivery from Mr. Jolly's Chocolate Factory.
Tooted Thomas. The Fat Controller was very pleased.
I'm honored to receive such a fine box of chocolates.
He said happily to Thomas.
Thank you. And
He added,
thank you for your help after the big storm.
Oh, yes, sir.
Percy agreed.
Thank you, Thomas. You showed me the caves aren't really haunted.
As a reward for all of his effort, the Fat Controller rewarded Thomas with a washdown and a new coat of paint.
You are a really useful engine, Thomas.
Boomed the Fat Controller grandly. Thomas the Tank Engine couldn't have been any prouder. This was the perfect end to the day.
Thank you, sir.
He whistled, smiling.
I'm just glad to be really useful.
He's a really useful engine, you know. All the other engines, they'll tell you so. He huffs and puffs and whistles, rushing to and fro. He's the really useful engine we adore. He's the one. He's the one. He's the really useful engine that we adore. He's the one. He's the number one. Thomas the Tank Engine. He's a really useful engine, you know. Sir Topham Hackwell, he told him so. Now he's got a branch line to call his very own. He's the really useful engine we adore. He's the one. He's the one. He's the really useful engine that we adore. He's the one. He's the number one. Thomas the Tank Engine. Little blue train, he's always there whenever you need a hand. If you need help with a situation, who comes into mind? He's the one. He's the one. He's the really useful engine that we adore. He's the one. He's the number